Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to string your patterns together into a song using song mode. Okay, so I've started off, I'm going to make 3 patterns. I've already made the first one, let's listen to it now. If you don't know how to make a pattern, you need to watch part 1 where I'll show you how to make a pattern, but I'm assuming you've already learned that. So here we go, this is pattern 1. So I'm going to make, I'm on pattern 50, this is pattern 50. I want to make another pattern now, and I basically want the same thing, but I want to add some more drums to it. But I want it to be a separate thing in my song. So what I want to do is copy this pattern to the next, to 51, because 51's blank. So what I'm going to do is, if you look at each pad, it's got a shift command on it. And you can see you've got insert measures, pattern copy, pattern merge, instrument change, swing, quantize. So basically, if you want to access any of that, you just need to hold down shift and press the one you want. So we're going to go for pad 2, which is pattern copy. So I'll press shift, hold, press pad 2, and now you see a display. It says pattern copy, question mark, 52, and then it's on 50, but we want to copy to 51. So we scrolled across using the cursor buttons and then press the up arrow to make it 51. You can also type whatever pattern number you want. So type 51, that's easier. And then once you've set it and you're happy with it, 50 to 51, you press yes button, which is here, and then it'll say completed. And now it'll be on pattern 51, and you can play. And you can hear now that pattern 51 is the same. So now I'm going to start adding in so I'm going to put that clap in. So I'm going to press record, press play. Okay, take record off, press play again. Okay, let's add something else. Okay, I'll put that in. Okay, so it back. Okay, so I've got 2 patterns now. I've got one 50, this is my first pattern, and then I got 51, which has got the clap and the high Q sample. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go for pattern 52 now, which is blank, and I'm going to copy this pattern and I'm going to add more to it. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go shift, pad 2, pattern copy, 51 to, and then I'm going to change that, scroll across and make that 52, press yes, it says completed, and now we're on 52. Okay, I'm going this pattern. I think I'm going to get rid of the stick by pressing record and play, and then holding down erase, and then the stick. And you'll see it says real-time erase, and the stick's gone. And I'm going to add in some more snare hits. Okay, so I don't like that, so I'm going to get rid of it. Always have a practice before you actually do it. Okay, I'll do something like that. Okay, let's have a listen back. put some of those in. Okay, so I've made my 3 patterns. So now I want to create a song. So if you look over here in the song section, we've got a play button, we've got a create button. Okay, press song play, and this will just go to your song section, and you've got 20 songs you can program. So if you move the cursor onto the song number, you can go through 00 up to 19, which is basically 20. And you can listen to ones you've already got. Let's go to a blank one. Let's go to number 5. I think that's blank. Press play. If it doesn't play, that means it's blank. Okay, now to create a song, you need to press create. Okay, so now it's saying part 1, pattern 50, question mark. Okay, so this is, you start programming in your parts here. So it's basically, if you want pattern 50 to be part number 1, you press yes button, and now you see it's gone to number 2. So I'm going to have pattern 50 4 times, and that takes me up to part 5. And now I can change that pattern, press up 51, and I'll have part 51 4 times. Press yes 4 times. Now you're up to part 9, and I'll have part 52 4 times, and then I'll go back to 50 and have that twice. So I've got 14 parts. I'm going to leave 15, go back to play and play the song, and it should play back all of what I just programmed. So you can see this is the measure, or the part, and this is the pattern, and it says what pattern you're on and what current measure in that pattern it's playing. So it's pattern 51, measure 1, measure 2, and what part of the song you're in. And there you go, it's finishing off with pattern 50. And that's it, it'll stop at the end. There is a setting on here actually where it will just carry on playing to the next song, which was somewhere, can't remember where it was, but yeah, it's on there somewhere. We'll go back into that in another tutorial. What else can I do? Okay, say you want to name your song now. If you look at pad 16, it says name on the shift command, so hold shift, and then it brings up, you can name a song or you can name a pattern. Let's name our song, so press number 1 because we want song name, and then scroll across to the name, and then up and down, and you can start going through the letters. So we'll just call this shoot. Can we go this way? You can't just hold it, which is a bit annoying. You have to keep pressing it. But you can use the slider actually, that's faster. It almost goes too quick. There we go, T, go across one, and there we go, that'll do. Press yes, no, don't press yes, press exit. Exit again, there you go, now we've named the song.